Yeah, welcome to KAMMA. I'm Khalil Deal,
Mandio.
and we are KAMMA. We are about to talk about our official bets for UFC Vegas 93 fight night. This is, of course, Alex Perez versus Tatsuro Taira. And we lost a couple of fights, man, in this one. But hey, man, we can still make the best of it. We got some bets going here that we are going to talk about. And of course, Andy O, you're gonna set us off, of course, with your bets. I know you're always cooking up stuff in the lab here, man.
We
Uh,
tried.
Let us know what you got going on here. Yeah, let's make some money.
All right. So, let's start off with the ladies first. And I'm going to be sticking to an old time kind of rule here. I'm going to be going with the big underdog. At least she was a bigger underdog when the lines got put out. Now the lines have gotten a lot closer. But I'm going with Palatra here by herself in over 1.5 rounds.
Ooh, okay. So you're
Uh,
kind of sneaking in the over 1.5 rounds in there as well, but just her winning it by over 1.5. That's good.
And I'm doing the same thing for CRISPR's Judice with a victory for her at over 1.5 rounds.
Nice. And I know the value is decent on those.
Yeah, value's decent enough. So if I were to lose one of these fights, which I won't, I'm still going to be making a bit of profit on there. So we're all good there. Next, I
Hold on,
got
hold on. All right, what's next, man? Let's make some money.
I was wondering where that effect went at the beginning, though. Next we have a four-play cooking with Saragi, Armfield, Almabayev, and Kuamba.
That is a big one, man.
Yeah,
That's got to be worth something.
this is what made me do it. Saragi, Armfield, and Almabayev, pretty damn confident in. Many people are very confident in Kuamba here. I'm not, but I saw Almeida worth almost four times the money by knockout or sub. So I'm going to put him by himself by knockout or sub at that price as kind of a hedge here for the Kuamba. And and yeah, so that's what I'm going to do in this case. That Almeida price tag for a guy that only has finishes in all of his victories, that's what made me do this bet. So
One more time, the foreplay.
it will be Saragi, Armfield, Almabayev, and Kuamba.
Okay. Wow.
And this will be all straight up.
All right.
And the value, oddly enough, is almost identical. So there you go. As
Okay.
with the Almeida one and that foreplay.
Nice. Nice.
Anyhow, moving on. We got a Nurembeke with Nate Menes straight up. And we
Hey,
have,
nice.
yeah, then we have my boy D'Andrade. He was supposed to be with Ulanbekov, but now he's not. So it's going to be a solo with Andrade, who went up a little bit in value. So we're going to roll with that by himself. And we're also going to finish off the night with Perez victory in over 1.5 rounds.
Nice, man. Looking good on these your picks, man. Your bets.
Yeah, so if possible, we like to put together a solo play on the main event. So we found a good one right here. And almost forgot about my pearl.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
pearl. Okay, hold on a second, man. If you got a pearl,
We found a pearl. It was sticking out, in fact.
let's bring in that pearl. Here we go.
Here
We
we
got the
go.
pearl here, baby.
Beautiful. So the pearl I found looks somewhat like that. And I couldn't resist picking Jimmy Flick by submission in under 1.5 rounds at 11 times your money.
Whoa, whoa.
So this made the cut. He gets most of submissions pretty early on. I think if Manes is going to get himself caught in a submission, it will be in the earlier part of the fight. If the fight gets longer than that, I think Menes is going to be beating him up, and it's going to be harder to do. Although I don't put it by uh, Jimmy Flick to get a sub later in the fight. I think it would happen earlier in this fight. And he's been sub 3 times, Menes, you know? Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But if it does happen, I think it's going to happen in under 1.5 rounds. Give me that 11 times your money for the Pearl.
Wow, that is a good
Yes.
pearl, man. You know what? I think I might actually go and do that one later on. I didn't even think about that, man. That's a really good pearl, man.
Yeah. For a guy, man, that has the submission skills and ability for a quick sub like Flick, why not, right?
Alrighty, man. Any other bets?
No, that'll be it for me. We're keeping it on the semi-light side this week.
All right, all right. Now my turn here. We'll switch up the money. My turn to talk about the bets here. Let's make some money, 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 money. Yeah, let's make some money this week. All right, so I'm going to talk about my bets that I got going here for this one. All right, so we'll start with the ladies first, as we always do. Start with the ladies. I put together, of course, just a simple two play, as there's not three women in this card or more, so we can't do the over 1.5 on the three women fights. By the way, last week, if you guys did that, it hit. And once again, I keep telling you guys to do the over 1.5 on the three women fights or more when you see a lot of women on a card. But in this one, there's only two women, so I just kept them together. And of course, I went with my two women that I like, which is going to be Josephine Knudsen, money line, with Gabriela Fernandez. So we are in a disagreement. We have the complete opposite, me and Andy O here. So if you guys like my picks or you like his, choose which one you like best. I like Josephine Knudsen and Gabriela Fernandez to get the win in that two play there. All right. The
Nice.
next bet I have here is going to be a three play. And I've got Jeka Seregi with Nate Maness and Asu Almabayev. All three of these guys, money line. The originally it wasn't supposed to be like that, but we obviously lost Ikram Alaskarov and we lost Tajir Ulanbekov. So I had a different three play going on, but we had to adjust. You know, that's what happens when you lose some fights, some fighters. You adjust. You make you redo your three plays and your parlays and whatnot, and you try to come up with something good. So I like this one: Jeka Sirigi, Nate Maness, and Asu Almabayev on a nice three play there. All right. Next parlay I have here is going to be a two-legger, which I'm very confident in, and that's going to be Miles Johns money line with Tatsura Taira. Loving these two together here.
Ooh,
Good value as well, and I think that these two are going to get the win. I like Miles Johns with Tatsura Taira as a high confident parlay there. All right.
gonna be at odds with that one.
Oh yeah, man. I guess you guys agreed on quite a few. My next parlay also is going to be one that I know that Andy O is going to appreciate because he agreed with me on these guys, and this is going to be Josh Kinlan money line with Garrett Armfield. So that's my next parlay there. Josh Quinlan with Garrett Armfield in a two play there.
I can live with that one. Although, if you notice, I did stay away from the Kinlan fight altogether.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I wanted some parts in that one, so definitely
Yeah.
to put a bet on there. All right, the next one is going to be another two play, which I'm not very confident in, but I put it in as a bit of a hedge, kind of, which is going to be Melchizael Costa and Timothy Kawamba. That is going to be my two play there, which I am not very confident in, but you never know that these two could get the win. They are pretty good. So I put them together in a non-confident parlay. Melchizael Costa and Timothy Kawamba. Now we're going to talk about my single plays and the dogs, of course, but we'll start with the first single play, which is going to be, where do I have it here? Okay. Oh, actually, I went with, yeah, sorry. So, yeah, so now it's going to be just the dogs now. So we're straight to the dogs. All right, first dog of the night, Shayulan Nierdembeke. Of course, that's one of my, I have him winning anyways, so I like him as a dog. That's going to be the dog play there. Shayulan Nierdembeke, money line straight up. Then I got Lucas Almeida, of course. We talked about how I like him a lot. Lucas Almeida straight up. And one that you're going to like, Andy O. Douglas Silva de Andrade. I had to put
Nice.
something down on him on a straight up play at dog value there.
You need something to save that parlay that's gonna mess up.
Yeah, you never know what can happen, so that's why I gotta have a little hedge there. And then we got the next dog of the night. Of course, you're gonna like this too, Alex Perez. Those are the four dogs that I like the most in this one. Alex Perez, Douglas Silva de Andrade, Lucas Almeida, and Shayulan, all money line picks straight by themselves. And then the last salt shake that I have here, I can't call it a pearl because it's not worthy of being a pearl like Andy O's pearl there, but
Has to meet the criteria.
it
Yeah.
doesn't make the criteria, unfortunately, but it's got good value. And I got Weston Wilson by KO or submission. Just in case Jeka Seregi flops there, I got Weston Wilson getting a finish. He only has finishes in his, I believe so. Let me just double check that.
What's the value on that?
This is at 4.5 times your money
It may not be a bad idea.
for Weston Wilson by KO sub. I just want to go take a look at Weston Wilson's. He's got 16 wins. Out of his 16 wins, what does he have? He has 11 submissions and 5 knockouts. So as you can see, all of his wins are by finish. He's never won by decision. He's lost 2 times by decision, but all of Weston Wilson's wins come by knockout or submission. So the KO sub prop is a very nice prop there for a dog play for Weston Wilson. So there you have it, folks. Our official bets for UFC 93. If you guys like our bets, leave a like,
Leave a subscribe.
and choose the bets that you like. You don't have to take all of our bets. Choose the ones that you like. Last week was a very profitable week for guys that took my bets. We went really well on that one. Hit on quite a bit. Andy O as well. If you guys took my dog play last week with Rosa, baby, she hit
squeaked
that.
by. We squeaked by with a little profit last week, so all was not lost. But we're looking for a bigger week this time around.
Oh yeah, so let's get this money.
All right, folks. So like and subscribe, and good luck with all your bets.
Good luck with the bets. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy the UFC.